Hi, my name is Julianne Falls. I am the BDC Manager of Fred Beans Automotive Group. Prior to us coming in as a BDC, it was maintained inside of the dealerships with the ASMs and the cashiers. So really, we opened the doors to having a centralized BDC November of 2021. When we did so, we started with 18 dealerships, was as many as we had. And of course, we gradually added them on, and we are now up to 30. Having a centralized BDC has made things really easy, taking that control away from the dealership and giving us the ability to make those appointments allows us to be the most efficient dealership group that we can be. One of the great features of Volie is that I'm able to divide the workload as I need to. So recently I took on with 30 dealerships and 15 agents. If I have one store that's maybe overwhelmed or overbooked, I can always use one of my other 29 stores to get a customer in. With Volie and with the scheduling system, and they both speak to each other, we're able to flip a call that came into one dealership and go into the scheduler for another dealership, making that an easy transition. Another aspect that I really like is in my BDC, we've put up 3 large display television screens, and that displays our live dashboard at all times. Our drop rate for the day is also displayed, as well as any of those return missed calls and the adjusted drop rate, which is nice to see because it really does show the effect and the impact of our efforts that we make to return those calls and dropping that drop rate. All day long, in front of them is their accountability as well as the room's accountability for what we're doing that day, what we're responsible for that day, and how well we're keeping up with the demand that's in front of us. One thing that I have been complimented on by our directors and our upper managers is the fact that anytime they want a statistic, I'm able to produce it almost immediately. With the reporting that's available in Volie, we can deep dive into almost any statistic, probably down to how many appointments we set on a day when the wind's blowing from the west. Through the reporting in Volie, I'm able to really hone down everything that we do and show that return on investment. For example, my outbound appointments that I set in the month of November averaged out to around $478 per RO, all customer pay. Volie has made the customer experience at Fred Beans on the service side so much better and so much more complete. We're able to take the time with the customers. We're able to be present with the customers. One of the great things too about using our other dealerships is we're able to make that transition for the customer very seamless in the way that we can go into our scheduler to any of our 30 dealerships and look at the availability and offer that to the customer on their original phone call without asking them to call back into another dealership. Customers don't have to call back a second number. We can take care of everything on one call. It's made it very efficient, very nice, and very organized for everyone. Training a new agent takes between a week to 2 weeks. On the first day, they learn the scheduling system and Volie. Volie has some great training tools, all available through the help and support system there in the Volie system itself. The agent's overall opinion of Volie is actually really positive. Anytime we need to change gears, anytime we need a new campaign, or we take on a new dealership, which we've done 7 times this year, it's been a seamless transition with Volie's assistance to where the agents are able just to pick up the ball and run. From the call screen itself, you've got a script, you've got a drop down that's going to allow you to see all of the ins and outs of each dealership, from hours or any special one-offs, vendors, transportation types, and so forth. I can tell you that all of our directors and all of the upper managers are extremely impressed and happy with what we've been able to achieve, and we've been able to achieve that through the skills and the system of Volie. I have been really excited over these last 3 or 4 years with Volie to watch them grow as we've grown, and I look forward to seeing where they take us next.